Welcome to Guns Gear Network, everyone. I want to bring you this video this afternoon about compasses. And it's kind of I don't want to say a review, it's just a little discussion and what I recommend. And if you are serious about prepping, and if you're serious about being outdoors, and I'm not talking just outdoors cooking and that sort of thing. I'm talking like hiking and traveling and in unknown territory. You got to have a compass, and you've got to have one that is dependable, and you've got to have one that you can trust your life on. Okay, so there's only one that I recommend personally. Now there's other good ones out there, but there's one that I recommend that I trust my life to, and it is the US Military, made by Cammenga. That's the US Military Lensatic Compass. Okay, there's other good ones out there. This one right here, there's two different versions of the Lensatic Compass by Cammenga for the military. One is tritium and one is phosphorescent. And what we mean by that is tritium has, where the markers are, they glow with tritium. The other one being phosphorescent, this one does not need any type of artificial light to charge it. It is radiation based, and then it produces gas within these little capsules here that causes it to glow without any batteries or artificial light to charge it. Phosphorescent, on the other hand, you have to charge it with, say, a flashlight or artificial light for it to glow, and then it'll glow for a certain period of time, and then it'll start fading out. You have to recharge it again. Okay, the tritium is what is in night sights for pistols. Okay, but there's only one that I recommend, and that's this one. After much research, because mine that I had lost its life, because tritium has a shelf life, if you will, or a usable, what I like to consider a usable life. Most of the time it's in the 10 to 12 year range. The one I had started, was getting to the end of its life, was barely visible at night, and I like to be able to have one that I can depend on at night. And nothing wrong with the phosphorescent if you want to go that route, but you just keep in mind, they're not the best for a tactical situation, because you want to charge them with a bright light of some sort. Say a flashlight doesn't have to be long, 5, 10, 20 seconds, and then put your flashlight out, and then it'll glow for an extended period of time. But I like this one for $55. I figured I'd buy it and then just replace it, when I need to. But it's one of those buy once, cry once situations. And $55 may be still a lot for a lot of people, and I understand that. But if you don't have the money to spend the $55, at least have something decent. Even if it's liquid filled. I personally don't like a liquid filled compass as my main compass, because they get air bubbles and things happen and so forth, and I just don't like depending on them. I like a magnetic compass. But at least have one decent quality compass, and then use it as your secondary once you replace it with something like this. But don't go out and buy a $4 compass. At least spend $20, $25. But if you can spend $20, $25, you can probably wait, 2 more weeks, a month, and buy something like this. Okay. But when I reached out, I was looking for a supplier, and I found a company. I reached out to them, Clarksville Surplus. And they have a eBay store, and I'll post that information below where I got this. And they do have some left at the $55 price point. So if you get a chance and you're needing one, now's the time to buy, because that was the best price I found for the manufacturer date. Tritium has a shelf life. This one was manufactured in 2015. When you go to buy one of these, no matter if it's from Clarksville Surplus or not, make sure you ask and then verify what the manufacturer date is. And you can go to Cammenga's website, and they explain their manufacturer date and how it's stamped in their compasses here. This one was manufactured on the 9th month of 2015. 04 is the lot number for this one. Okay. They come with the compass. They also come with a case, and these are new. They're not in a package, but they are new. So keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, just like that lady that recently died on the Appalachian Trail, I feel confident that if she was a mile away from the trail, that's where they found her, and she did not die of any injuries other than exposure and starvation. So she hunkered down, hoping that somebody would save her within that 28 days that they found her journal, and she did survive around 28 days. But I feel like if she had a good compass that she could trust, and she knew how to use it, I think she would be living today. Again, I'm playing Monday morning quarterback, and I don't like doing that with people, but I at least think I'm confident, based on what I've heard so far, that if she had the tools and the ability to get back, I think she would have made it. And so don't get caught in that situation. And always have a backup compass. I've talked about this one, the Sunto Clipper. Make sure you're trusting your instruments. Make sure because a lot of people have died not trusting their compass. They felt like it was wrong. It was not reading correctly or whatever. So always have a backup, just a little comfort to know, A, I can trust it, that the one's reading correctly, and B, if one gets damaged, you do have something to fall back on. As they say, we always talk about this, one is none, two is one. Same thing with compasses. Have one. Sometimes, usually, I'll carry three. I'll have something like this one. I'll have usually like a map style compass that's usually made of acrylic, and then I'll have my one that I always wear all the time. So anyway, guys, always have those things, and I think, if you're serious about survival and prepping and anything like that, you won't go without a compass. Keep in mind, there are some knockoffs of these if you're trying to look around and find some. This right here is a good example. This right here is a plastic version that I bought for my kid to play with. It's literally $5-6. This one is liquid filled. It's the same design, if you will, but it is nowhere near. It's not even a bad copy. It's just a copy. Because this one's plastic, this one's metal, this one is liquid filled. It's already, if you look, it's already got a bubble in it. But it's fine for my kid to play with around the house, around the yard. He gets a kick out of it, just having one like his daddy. So it worked out fine for $5 for something like that for him. But don't go buy something like this thinking that, hey, it looks like the U.S. military, it'll be fine. Not a compass if you're going to depend your life on it. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions below, post those. If you have any discussion about this topic, be sure to join in a conversation below in the comment section. And I appreciate Clarksville Surplus having these available. I did buy this from them, and I will again post that information below to their webpage and or their eBay page and all that for you guys to take advantage of this good price on this. Anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like the videos, and we'll be bringing another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.